¿Me escucha, Mr. Alberto? Mr. Rosales?
Yes, Miss Sofia.
Okay, thanks.
Fuerte y claro.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we're gonna start. Thanks for being punctual. Thanks for being on time. And well, we're gonna continue. It's nice to see you again. We have for today basically the same topic, right? That we were working yesterday. Let me see. Okay. Okay, yesterday we were talking about your family, right? And you were using these forms, third person. Okay, you were using third person, talking about some members of your family in the breakout rooms. So today I want you to tell us that information about your favorite person, right? So you're gonna talk about, I don't know, your daughter, your son, your sister, your grandma, anybody, right? To continue using this structure. using this structure, okay? So don't forget the rules that we learned yesterday, the rules that we apply when we talk about he, she, or it. But in this case, you're gonna use he or she, right? It has to be, well, maybe you're gonna, if you want to talk about your pet, right? Your cat, because your dog, because some people love their pet. Okay, so if you want to talk about your pet, for me, no problem, because it's third person. Okay, so but let's start. I need a volunteer, and I'm gonna share the rules that I showed you yesterday, so you can be careful and apply them. Okay, volunteers, it's time to speak.
And volunteers.
You're a volunteer. Tell me about your favorite person.
My wife.
Okay, good. That's good. Okay, tell us about your wife, sir.
My-
Mr. Beltran.
My wife, Carmen, works in the preschool education.
Okay, Carmen works, right?
Works in preschool education.
Okay,
She lives with intensity and loves her profession.
okay, loves her profession. That's good.
She likes to decorate and celebrate the activities with the children
Okay,
and be wife.
okay, she likes,
She's,
yes, continue, sorry.
she's a good teacher because she enjoys family weekends. We ate a good barbecue and
Okay.
watched a good movie. She is happy.
Okay, and she watches good movies.
She's watching
She watches good movies.
good movies. She is happy.
Okay, she's a happy lady, right? Okay, excellent, Mr. Beltran. There you are, okay? You had applied, Mr. Beltran applied, correct, right? Likes, enjoys, it, I don't know, I don't remember, but all the verbs have that changes, okay? That change or those changes, okay? So, good example, excellent, Mr. Beltran. That's the idea, okay? While you
Thanks.
speak, always remember that while you are speaking, always works, lives, if you're talking about a she or a he, as you did in this moment, okay? Very good, excellent. Anybody else?
Me,
You, Miss
Cecilia.
Hernandez. Okay, go ahead,
Yeah.
Miss Hernandez.
Bueno, a ver cómo me sale. I have
Perfect, Miss.
now. I have 3 cats. One of them is black, and her name is Kiara. The another is Bianca, and I no sé si decir cheese or it is.
Okay,
It is
let me tell you something. With the pets, you can say she or he. Similar that in Spanish. Grammatically, guys, because some people have that doubt. Because grammatically, for everybody, right? Grammatically corresponds it, of course, it. But as in Spanish, in English, it's very common, it's very often to say he or she. Because in Spanish we say, right, even we said, él es mi niño, él es mi niña, and I don't know, right? we talk about some pets like if they were humans, right? So this is something similar in English, okay? You can say she or he. It's not what corresponds grammatically, okay? But it's accepted.
Well, the another cat is Bianca. She is black and white. And the other is Ophelia. She has three colors. She has three colors. Black, white, and yellow. It's very nice. They are very happy.
Okay.
And Ophelia sleep with me.
Sleeps.
Sleeps with me. Sí.
Okay. Okay.
Only.
That's it. Okay. Ophelia is the closer, right, to you.
Yeah.
Because Ophelia sleeps with you. Okay.
Is the more small.
Okay, it's the smallest. Or the youngest, right? The youngest.
Young.
Yeah, the youngest. Okay, yeah. That's why. That's why. Okay. So thanks, Ms. Hernandez. Thanks. Okay. And you use some. Okay, question. Okay. And that's the idea, okay? You are using verb to be, but you use some verbs with s, like sleeps, etc., right? 2 or 3. So there we are, okay? Using the verbs. Okay, so, but you see the difference between verb to be and the rest of verbs. So that's okay, Miss Hernandez. You see, I know that some people like to talk about their pets because people love their pets. Okay, so it happens all the time. Anybody else? Tell me about your favorite person or maybe your favorite pet, right? I don't know. It's time to speak.
I'm ready, teacher.
Okay, you're ready. Excellent, sir. Who's your favorite person? Or who will you talk about?
One of my sister.
Okay.
I'm
Tell me
going
about
to
your sister.
describe one of my sister. Her name is Susana.
Susana.
Yes.
Okay.
She is a lawyer. She has 31 years old.
Okay, excuse me to interrupt you. Remember that for the age, we always say she is, verb to be. Never has or have. She is, you say 28 or 28?
Is 31.
Okay, 31. Okay, so in that case, it's she is with verb to be. She is 31. Okay?
She is 31 years old.
There you are.
She gets up at 5:00 a.m.
Okay.
And then washes his face and
her
face and brushes her teeth.
Excellent.
After breakfast, she goes to work at 7:30 a.m. Susana takes lunch at 12 a.m. She leaves work at 4 p.m. and arrives home at 6 p.m. That's it.
That's it. Excellent. Okay, very good. Very good, Mr. Vasquez. So you see, we have there all the verbs with gets up, arrives with S, right? Very good. Just one thing, remember, the age she is. She's 20, she's 30, always she is, he is. Okay, never, never, I have, she has, 20 years old. No, never, okay? But the rest,
Okay.
excellent, okay? That's the point. You see, you are talking about one real person. So I think it's not difficult to talk about someone that you know, right? You can say anything. You can tell me anything in this moment. My sister speaks 2 languages. My sister speaks 3 languages. My sister studies in Don Bosco at Don Bosco University. My sister works at Pizza Hut. I don't know. Tell me anything about one person in your family to practice. Because when you are repeating, okay, she works, she gets up, she sleeps, that goes for your brain. Volunteers? No more volunteers. Really? Can't believe it. You had to speak, my dear people. It's something that we learned, right? That we learned together yesterday. Just add S or ES or IES. But in the pronunciation is the same. That is spelling, right? Eso es escrito. But in the pronunciation, basically it's the same. Studies. Todas suenan como solo agrega S. So, speaking is easier. No excuses, right? Porque el hablar está más fácil que escribir. Porque en escribir se nota y tenemos que cambiar lo que aprendimos ayer. But while you are speaking, no. You say studies. She tries. All of them sound the same, right? Well, except goes. Yeah, goes. Nadie sabe que le va a faltar ahí la E, porque no la estamos escribiendo. We just pronouncing. Y todas básicamente suenan como si solo le agregáramos S. But you know that it's not that way, right? No todas solo le agrego eso. But in the pronunciation sounds like that. So no excuses. It's not difficult. Come on, speak. Practice. Volunteers. Come on, guys, you have to speak. Okay, well. So thanks for your participation. Very good, Mr. Vasquez, Mr. Beltran, and let me remember who else. The lady. Who was the lady who talked about her cat?
Mr. Hernandez.
Hernandez. Yeah, it's true. I forgot it. Thanks. Thanks, Mr. Beltran. But she's not in class right now. Maybe she lost her connection. Yeah, maybe she lost the connection because I think she's not in class in this moment. Okay, but we was Miss Hernandez. Okay, thanks for your participation. It was very, very good. Excellent. Okay, so let's continue if you don't want to speak, but that's not good. Okay, so that's what we have yesterday, right? And I explained about don't and doesn't. Don't and doesn't. Okay? So remember, my sister doesn't cook delicious. Okay. My brother doesn't drive. Doesn't drive. My mother doesn't have a car. My best friend doesn't speak English. Okay? So that's the way to say that no. Okay? And don't, or remember, don't is for what? For what pronouns? I, you, we, and they. Okay, so that's what we were working, explaining yesterday. And these two, right? We were explaining this yesterday. Well, this is the explanation that I gave you. And we did this exercise. Okay, so we're gonna do one more before we go to questions. Okay, because in these exercises, but the most important is to speak. And you didn't want, okay? You didn't want to tell me about your favorite person. Just 3 of you, just 3 students spoke, said something about a member of their family. Okay, but let's do this exercise. Here we have more. Maybe after this exercise, you will participate in the next speaking. So my family and I live in the city. We have, correct. We have, because has is for he and she, right? We have an apartment on First Avenue. Who wants to read the next sentence? My sister. Yes?
My sister goes to school near our apartment.
Okay, or apartment. My sister goes, excellent, because it ends in O, we add ES. That's the rule, right? My sister goes, but the pronunciation, you see, sounds like S, goes. My sister goes to school near our apartment. Someone else? ¿Alguien más? Next part, next sentence. So
She walks.
Say that again, miss.
She walks.
Finish the sentence. To school.
She walks to school.
Okay. In this case, remember the pronunciation. We don't pronounce the L. L in the pronunciation, no. We say walk. Okay. So she walks. Walks. Don't pronounce the L. But the verb is correct. She walks to school. Another volunteer. My father?
My father works in the suburbs.
Correct. Suburbs, correct. My father works, correct, mister, in the suburbs. So, next volunteer?
So he drives.
So he drives. Finish the sentence, please.
To his house.
His job. So he drives, correct. He drives to his job. Okay, next volunteer.
My mother uses public transportation.
Excellent. Public. My mother uses, very good, miss, uses public transportation. Next volunteer, please. Next sentence.
She takes the bus to her office downtown.
Correct. Excellent. She takes the bus to her office downtown. Very good. Next volunteer.
She has a new job.
Correct. She has, because it's an irregular verb that we learned yesterday. She has a new job. Continue. Next volunteer. Negative.
She doesn't like.
Correct. Continue. She finished the sentence.
She doesn't like it very much. And me?
Okay. She doesn't. Excellent. Does not, right? So in this case, in the contracted form, doesn't. She doesn't like Okay, like is missing here. I'm gonna write it here. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like it very much. And me, continue, next volunteer. Negative. Negative, but for I.
I don't work
Continue, finish the
But-
sentence.
apartment.
Okay. Well, this is well. Okay, it's not we. It's well. Well, but this is correct. We don't. Excellent. Okay. Well, we don't work. Correct. We don't work far from our apartment. Next. So, one more volunteer. Or
I don't need a car or public transportation.
Okay, so I don't, correct, because it's I, right? So do not, don't. I don't need public transportation. And the last. If you want to repeat, Vanessa, can you say the last one, please, Vanessa? Vanessa, who already participated. Vanessa, que ya participó. I don't remember your first name.
Yo, teacher.
You, Vanessa. Jennifer, Vanessa. Okay. Okay, so I
ride my bike to work.
Excellent. I ride. Correct. Thanks, Jennifer. Okay, I ride my bike to work. Then there we have, you see, more examples depending on the subject, right? Depending on the person. We have, my father works, my mother uses, she has, I don't, okay? She doesn't. You see, there you are managing and working this simple present. And you know what? This is the most, let's say, I won't say difficult. It's the most complex, let's say, the simple present, verb to be and simple present. If you understand now the simple present, the rest is a walk in the clouds, you know, paseo por las nubes. It will be a walk in the clouds for you because this is the most that you have to apply these rules, that you have to make a difference. But the rest, past, future, is easier. It's easier, believe me. Okay, I'm gonna take the screenshot in this moment. So smile, please. Okay, and I'm gonna take the attendance. Okay, so let me take the attendance, please. And we'll continue. But I need you to speak and I need you to practice. Okay, because it's good to see the written exercises, right? But then we have to speak. Okay. And let me open your attendance. Give me a second, please. Open your attendance. Give me a second, please. Okay, now. Alison Michelle.
Present, Miss.
Okay. Bessie Celina.
Present.
Okay. Ryan Rigoberto.
Present.
Okay. Carlos Alberto.
Present, Miss.
Good. Nice to see you, Mr. Rosales. Okay. Carolina Stephanie. No. Daniel Alfredo.
Present, Miss.
Okay. Cecilia Hernández.
Present.
Okay. Darwin Ernesto. What happened with Mr. Pérez? No faltaba casi no faltaba el módulo anterior. Okay, and I haven't seen him yet. Delmia Araceli.
Present, Miss.
Okay, thank you. Eric Josué.
Present.
Good. Erika Vanessa.
Present, Miss.
Good. Farina Lisbeth. No. Fátima Janet.
Present.
Good. Gonzalo Federico.
Present, Miss.
Okay, mister. Irene Beatriz.
Present, teacher.
Okay, mis damas. Iris Concepción. Iris? No. Jacqueline Karina.
Present.
Okay, good. Always present, right? Good. Janet America.
Present, Miss.
Okay. Miss Doradea. Okay, Doradea. I never heard that last name before. Doradea. Okay. That's the pronunciation, right? Is that correct? Miss Doradea? Is that correct?
Yes.
My pronunciation?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Jennifer Vanessa.
Present.
Okay, there you are, Jennifer. Always present. Good. Good for you. Jose Alberto.
Present, Miss.
Okay, Mr. Beltran too. Always good attendance. Luis Andres.
I'm here, teacher.
Excellent. María de Los Ángeles. María. No. Marina Inés.
Present, teacher.
Okay, thanks. Nancy Guadalupe.
Present, teacher. Disculpe que me puse con Zoila Márquez, pero soy Nancy Guadalupe Lozano López.
Ah, okay. Change your name, miss. Change it. Ya lo cambió.
No lo puedo cambiar.
No
No
lo
sé
puede
dónde.
cambiar. Ok,
Ajá.
ya le digo a dónde. Bueno, permítanme, porque eso sí es importante que lo haga.
Ok,
Ok, va a irse a participants.
ok.
En participants, usted va a ser la primera, right?
Ajá.
Yes.
Sí.
Entonces ahí
Abajo.
dele a los 3 puntitos que están a la par.
Ok.
En los 3 puntitos, ¿qué encuentra?
Ya dice cambiar de nombre.
Ajá, correcto.
Hasta. Ajá.
Ok. Ok. Let me come back. René Misael.
Present, teacher.
Okay, sir. Salman ahí.
Present.
Good. Sonia Maribel.
Present, Miss.
Excellent. Jancy Esmeralda. Jancy. Yuri Guadalupe.
Present, Miss.
Okay, thanks. Soreida Beatriz.
Present.
Okay. Okay, that's it. Anybody that was not when I mentioned? Anybody? No? Okay. I don't know. Do you remember? I don't know if it is in this group that someone said that has her baby sick. It was in this group. No sé ni en cuál grupo era. ¿Fue en este grupo que alguien mencionó que tenía su niña en el Bloom? No. ¿En el chat? No. No, entonces no fue este grupo. Lo siento, es que tengo varios. Ok. Quería que me dijeran el nombre de la persona, si conocían, porque no puso su nombre y quería ya anotarla en la lista, ¿verdad? Pues que tiene una situación especial. Pero no fue en este grupo entonces. Ok. So that's it. Anybody? ¿Alguien que faltó? Veo que hay una persona más. No sé si ya estaba cuando pasé lista. Okay, well, I guess yes. Okay, so let's continue. Where? Here. Okay. Okay, we already did have and has, right? You know now perfectly the difference. Okay, and now we have this conversation. Let's listen this conversation and we're gonna discuss, okay, we're gonna discuss the new vocabulary, like always on expressions, pronunciation, okay? We're gonna analyze this conversation. But first, let's listen the pronunciation, all right? And you have to observe the words that you know. For example, in present, right? I get up. And what more is in present? I have. They serve. No changes because it's plural. Okay, so observe what you already learned. Okay, always keep in mind. Let's listen.
Page.
I have an idea.
Page.
Time do you get up?
Page 38. Exercise 6. Conversation. What time do you get up? Listen and practice.
Let's go to the park Sunday morning.
Good idea. But let's go in the afternoon. I sleep late on weekends.
What time do you get up?
I get up at noon.
Really? That's late. Do you eat breakfast at noon?
Yeah. What time do you get up?
At 10 o'clock.
Oh, that's early for a Sunday.
Hey, I have an idea. Let's eat at Park Cafe. They serve breakfast all day.
Page 38.
Okay.
Exercise 6. Conversation. What time do you get up?
Okay, you see, not a lot of new, right? New information because we have here some vocabulary that I think you know, right? That's late. What time? I have an idea. Okay, but what can you notice here that we have questions? Look, question, question, and that's it, right? Another question? No more questions. Here. You see? Questions. In what tense? Present. What is familiar here? What can you see here? What is familiar for you? What part? Do, my dear people, do. Right? You see that we use do? We used do with negatives, right? Do not. So for a question, we use do too. Let me explain. Well, in this moment, we're gonna just do the conversation. Okay, do the conversation, and then I'm gonna explain. All right? Then I'm gonna explain this situation in case that you need an explanation, okay? But let's repeat. Maybe I have volunteers to do it now before you go to the breakout room. Anybody who wants to do it now? I mean, the conversation.
I am volunteer.
You're a volunteer. Okay, so you are Adam. Adam. So who wants to be Paige? Paige. A volunteer?
Me, teacher.
Me.
Okay. I think Vanessa said me teacher. Jennifer? No. Or who said me teacher?
Alison Michelle.
Allison. Okay. So Allison, you are the first. Go ahead.
Let's go to the park Sunday morning.
Good idea, but let's go in the afternoon. I sleep late on weekend.
On weekends.
What time do you get up?
I get up at noon.
Really? That's late. Do you eat breakfast at noon?
Yeah. What time do you get up?
At 10 o'clock.
Oh, that's early for a Sunday.
Hey.
Sunday, excuse me, day, remember day.
Sunday.
Yes.
Hey, I have an idea. Let's eat at the park cafe. They serve us breakfast all day.
Okay, they serve breakfast all day. Okay, there you are. Thanks for being volunteers. You did a very, very good job with the pronunciation. Okay, so you see, I have two more volunteers, I think. Escuché la voz de
Me,
otro
teacher.
chico. Okay, you are Adam. Okay, you are Adam. And
Me,
another girl? Okay,
Cecilia.
you, Cecilia. Okay, there you are. Perfect. Tell me your name. Okay, Cecilia, you are the first. Cecilia, go.
Let's go to the park Sunday morning.
Good idea, but let's go in the afternoon. I sleep late on weekends.
What time do you get up?
I get up at noon.
Really? That's late. Do you eat breakfast at noon?
Yeah. What time do you get up?
At 10 o'clock.
Oh, that's early for a Sunday.
Hey, I have an idea. Let's eat at Park Cafe. They serve breakfast all day.
Okay, very good, guys. There you are. Okay, so you see, no more repetition, right? I think for you is clear. So let's go to the breakout rooms to practice because the two pairs did it very well. Excellent. Okay, so I think it's time to practice for everybody. Okay, very good. Thanks for being volunteers. Okay. Okay, so let's continue with you practicing in the breakout room. Okay, everybody, please. And if you finish, switch. Y si todavía no se le llama, vuélvalo a hacer, all right? But some people say, finish, teacher, and just once, solo una vez, y no han cambiado a veces ni de caracteres, o, I don't know, or maybe you did it once, but do it twice, okay? Si leen o pronuncian rápido, háganlo cuantas veces pueda. Or speak in English, okay? Maybe you can ask or I don't know anything, but take advantage of the time in the breakout room, okay? Please. So here we go with let me create. Okay, now pairs, right? In pairs. I'm gonna send you, okay, I'm gonna send you before you leave. I'm gonna send the screenshot just in case, right? I know that you have your book, but anyway, I'm gonna share the screenshot. I'm gonna share the screenshot so you can do this practice. Give me a second, please. Okay. There you are. So now you can practice. Okay, let's wait 30 seconds to your classmates. Okay, now everybody's in the main room. Okay. Okay, so you were practicing these, right? And you know here do. And you can see that is a question. So let me tell you what happened here. Okay, I'm gonna share another presentation for you.
Miss Sophie,
Yes, sir.
the question is, ahí una palabra, no sé si es así pronunciada, Berkerfat. Berkerfat.
Breakfast.
Breakfast.
Yes.
Breakfast. Breakfast.
Yes. Breakfast.
Fax.
Fast.
Okay.
S
Fax.
and T. No, it's not with S.
Breakfast.
Fast. Fast.
Fast. Fast. Breakfast. Fast. Fast. Okay.
Fast.
Thank you.
Fast. And agregue la T. Breakfast.
Breakfast.
Okay, breakfast.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, anytime. Okay, give me a second to look for the presentation. Okay, here. Okay, well, that's what we had yesterday. The rules, exercises, more examples, okay. The negative, don't and doesn't. And here we have something to explain, right? That would be, well, negatives and this. Let me explain with this slide the questions. If you remember, we were using do combined with not for negative. That was the auxiliary. So here is the same auxiliary. Here is the same auxiliary. Give me a second here. If you remember, we combine do with not. Because the verb can't take not, right? Do you remember? Que el verbo no podía tomar el not. Entonces venía este auxilio, a la ayuda. So in this case, if you remember verb to be, I like to compare because you can see that it's very different and they are two different things. That's why I like to compare. So you can remember, you always have to keep in mind that verb to be is different. So here we have a question with verb to be. Well, she is pretty. She is pretty. This is affirmative, right? And a question, I just need to change, right? Is she pretty? There I have a question. Yes, for verb to be. I just change the position of the person and verb to be. And then I had a question. So in this case, here we go again. Si yo hiciera lo mismo y fueran iguales, familia, right? ¿Qué me tocaría que hacer according to this? Work you on Sundays? Work you? Okay, but it means, si fueran iguales y lo mismo, work you on Sundays. Y ahí tendría la pregunta, right? Work you on Sundays? But this is not possible again. This is not possible. So let me cross out because this is incorrect. I can do the same with the rest of verbs. Esto de cambiar la posición era para el verb to be de nuevo. Si es otro verbo, como me decía una compañera ayer, ya es do y does, me dijo. Yes, correct. So in this case, si es otro verbo, otra vez aparece el do y el does. So to make a question, what do we need? Para adelante, pero ahora el auxiliar. Do you work on Sundays? You see? There I have the question. Because the verb in this case, I can send the verb. You see, I can't send the verb to the beginning. So in this case, I need again help, an auxiliary. Right? And what is the help? The same, do. And you see no changes in this case. For I, you, we, they, do. For he, she, it, does. It's the same story. You see? It's the same story. Okay? Again, el verbo no puede irse adelante simplemente para hacer pregunta. It's not possible. Entonces le dice otra vez al do, ayúdame otra vez porque yo no me puedo ir para adelante, no me puedo mover de aquí. Right? Andate tú para indicar que eso es pregunta. Ah, ok, dice el do. Ese es mi trabajo. And takes this position. And then we have an indicator that we have a question. You see? So if I have does, it's because I have does she, right? Does she work on Sundays? Does she work on Sundays? You see? Does she work on Sundays? It's a question too, but in this case it's for she. And again, right, we don't say works because I already have does. Ya vimos que el does takes the change, es. So the verb is the original, like in the negative. It's the same. The verb will be the original. No changes in the verb because you are using the auxiliary. And there we have a question. Do you work on Sundays? ¿Trabajas los domingos? Ah, teacher, pero ahí se le olvidó de mencionar el do y el does. ¿Trabaja ella los domingos? Como que se le faltó ahí mencionar aquí la traducción del do o del does. No. It doesn't have any any translation. Again, it indicates that it's a question, but It doesn't have a specific translation. It's just an indicator that is a question and in present. Okay? A question in present. But we don't have a specific meaning and a specific translation, no, for do or for does. Remember, it's just an indicator. Because if you don't use do or does at the beginning, you are not making a question. Okay? For any other verb, again, for any other verb, work, study, travel, build, eat, have breakfast, anything, right? Any other verb. Y si es el is, and, are, ahí ya no, acuérdense. Ahí lo que hago sí es mandar al verbo adelante, al is, and, or are. Pero solo él, again, solo él, así como solo él tomaba el not, right? Is not, are not. It's an special blue blood, right? Debe ser de sangre azul, el verb to be, because have many different things just for verb to be exclusively. Okay? And that's the way that we create a question in present. Any question? No questions?
No, Miss.
Okay, thanks for answering. So that's what we have for a question. Remember that we need to use it at the beginning. Okay, at the beginning. Look at this slide. In this slide, you can see clearly that basically we just add do to the sentence. Look, it's not something complicated. This is an affirmative, right? I get up at 7 o'clock. You have dinner at 7. We watch television in the evening. They go to the bed at 10 o'clock. This is an affirmative. Okay, this is an affirmative. If we erase, I'm erasing. If we erase do and the question mark, it's an affirmative sentence. So look, as I explained, if you want a question, just write do at the beginning, and then you have a question. Easy, right? Basically, you won't change the order. You won't change the verb. In this case, right, with I, you, we, and they. Just add do at the beginning. Okay, I'm gonna give you some sentences, some questions. Some affirmative sentences, and you're gonna tell me immediately the question. Okay? Trabajo los sábados. In English, I work on Saturday.
I work on Saturday.
I work on Saturday. Okay, give me the question.
Do you work on Saturday?
Correct. I said I work on Saturdays. And you just need to add do, but you're gonna use the same. Do you work on Saturdays? Solo que le cambio el I por el you, right? Porque es una pregunta. Ok, hacia mí. So, another.
Saturday, Monday, Monday, every day.
Every day what, sir?
Work.
The question or what? Or who? Me? Yes,
Work every day.
Every day. Oh, not
You.
every day. No. Thanks God, on Sundays, no.
Okay.
Not on Sundays, but every day. Okay. So Give me a question for this. Other. You play the guitar. You play the guitar. Give me a question with that.
Do you play that guitar?
Do you play the guitar? You see? Easy. Just add do at the beginning. I said, you play the guitar. My affirmation, right? You play the guitar. And I said, give me a question. You just add do. And there you have the question. You see? ¿Tuve que borrar algo aquí? No. Just add do at the beginning. And there you have a question. You see how easy it is? Okay, another. We have money. We have money. Give me a question. A question of that. Do it a question. We have money.
Do we have
We
money?
have money.
Correct. Do we have money? That's it. But you have to tell me. You have to tell me faster because it's easy. Okay, you have to tell me faster. So my affirmation was we have money. And I say, give me a sentence of this. Immediately you have to use do we have money. Basically, you just will repeat what I said, but before you're gonna add do. Do we have money? An intonation, right? Do we have money? Okay. I'm gonna interrupt here. ¿Quién se agregó hace poco? I see you. Okay, Maria. Okay, Maria. Tell me. Okay, always tell me. Okay. I'm gonna make another screenshot. Give me a second, Maria. Okay. And let me open the attendance. Maria de Los Ángeles, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, there you are. Don't forget, si se agregan, recuerden que al principio toma la asistencia en la primera mitad de la primera hora. Si usted se agrega después, dígame, all right? Dígame en el momento que se agrega para yo hacer otra captura y usted aparezca ya que ha estado pues en más de la mitad de la clase o en la mitad de la clase y para cambiarle su asistencia, right? Ok, que ahí le va a salir que pues, si estuvo por lo menos la mitad o lo que haya estado. All right? Ok, let's continue. Recordatorio para todos, ok? It's a reminder for everybody. Okay, let's continue. With the question, right? The last question. Give me the last question, please. Another. They work hard. They work hard. Question. Hurry up. It's easy. They work hard. Give me the question of that.
Do they work hard?
Correct.
Wait, work has.
Correct. Do they work hard? Y si en lugar de they le pongo, my friends work hard. What is the question?
Dos.
My friends. I said my friends work hard. It's the same, my dear people. It's the same.
It's
Remember,
doing.
no, it's do.
Do. It's do.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's the same. It's the same. Don't stop thinking. Okay, no. I said they work hard. And you say immediately, right? Do they work hard? And I said, if I change they by friends, my friends work hard. It's the same. My friends are they. So you're gonna say, do my friends work hard? You see, it's not different. It's not different. You have to understand what you wanna do. Okay, so in that case, I said, they work hard. And the question? Just add do at the beginning. You see? And there we have the question. But I said, if I said instead, right? En lugar, instead of they, my friends are they. My friends work hard. You see, my friends are they. So I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna do exactly the same. I need to add here do. Do my friends work hard? You see, it's the same. You see, it's the same. They are my friends. Entonces, antes de la persona, sea un pronombre, sea un nombre propio, sea un nombre común, es una persona. Antes de la persona, you're gonna use do. And there you will get a question.
Only one friend?
We're gonna use that, okay? But we're gonna do first, you know that I like to go step by step, right? So now we are using do. In this moment, if you don't have any question, we're gonna go to das, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So is clear this part of do, my dear people? Do you have any question about do? And the questions about how to create a question with do. Is that clear? Any doubt?
Yes, teacher.
It's clear. Okay, thanks. Okay, if we don't have any question, let's go with Mr. Bertrand's question, right? That was, and does? Well, in that case, it's the same. But in this case, the same position, right? At the beginning. The same position at the beginning. Does he? Does she? The difference is that in this case, again, in the affirmative, we have he takes, right? He takes, affirmative. Aquí sí voy a cambiar un poquitito. ¿El qué le voy a cambiar? Que le quito la modificación. ¿Por qué? Porque ya la hice aquí. La modificación del present, del affirmative. Right? En cambio, en el do deja exactamente igual, como el verbo no se cambia en el afirmativo. De I, you, we, they. Lo dejaba ident, right? But in this case, si vengo de una afirmativa, lo que tengo que hacer es eliminar la modificación. So I'm gonna say, porque ya está en el auxiliary, como aprendimos ayer, con las negativas. Does he take the bus early in the morning? Does she look at me? Does it run fast? Does he love you? Does he, let's say, does he work on Saturdays? You see? So we're gonna use here does. Does, and the person, he works, right? Does he work on Saturdays? Does he work on Saturdays? There I have a question for he. But in this case, I'm using does. Like in the negative, right? In the negative, we use does. But with not, of course, because it was negative. So does not, doesn't. But it's the same auxiliary. For he, she, it, a question, does. For he, she, it, a negative, does, plus, not. You see? ¿Qué voy a cambiar? La posición del does. Ahora va al inicio. To make a question. Okay? Any question about this?
No.
Okay, so we're gonna practice now. Okay. Do as a direct question to one of your classmates. Do a direct question. What is that? I mean, when I say direct question is, for example, if I ask to Mr. Rosales, do you eat pupusas? Do you eat pupusas, Mr. Rosales?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Yes, I do. Okay. So, can Mr. Rosales say that? Yes, right? Do you? Now, give me the question about Mr. Rosales. I said direct to Mr. Rosales. Do you eat pupusas? Yes. Pero ahora pregúntenme a mí sobre Mr. Rosales. Lo mismo. Give me the question.
Do you miss Sophie making?
Okay, I need that do the question the same, but about you, Mr. Rosales. So
Okay.
I ask you, do you eat pupusas? So I need that one of your classmates ask me about you, the same question. Anybody?
Anybody?
Does Carlos eat pupusas?
Okay, there you are, correct. Does Mr. Rosales or does Carlos eat? I don't know if you say eat. If you said eat, it's eat, right? Sin S. But I'm not sure. So, does Carlos eat pupusas? Ahora me están preguntando sobre Mr. Rosales. Yo le pregunté a él directo, usé el do you. Pero, ¿quién me preguntó who did the question?
Yo, Ceci.
Okay, Ceci. So, Ceci, now Ceci me preguntó a mí sobre él. Ya no es directo. Yo le pregunté a Mr. Rosales, por eso usé do you. Pero Ceci no le está preguntando a él, me está preguntando a mí sobre él. Un intermediario, right? So, in that case, I need to use does. Porque ya es un él. Es Mr. Rosales. Does Mr. Rosales, does Carlos eat pupusa? If you want to know about someone else, you need to use do. I mean, does she, does he? For example, I can ask you, does your father drive a car? Does your father drive a car? That is a question, right? About your father, not about you. Because I didn't say, do you drive a car? No, I said, does your father? Father is a he. It's a third person because it's not you, it's not me. I am person one. You are person two. So your father is person three. You see, that's why we use, does your father drive a car? And that's the way that we use do and does. Okay, do and does. And we're gonna do some examples and some sentences. If you don't have question, and the short answers. Let me show you the same. Now this, short answers. Look. Remember that always we have short answers. It means that we don't want to speak, right? We just said, yes, I do. No, I don't. If the question is with do, you use do. Do you work on Sundays? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Because the question has do. Do they work on Sundays? Yes, they do. No, they don't. Do we have money? Again, yes, we do. No, we don't. So I'm using do, right, in the questions. So my short answers are we do. Or do not in negative. Those are the short answers because you don't want to repeat everything. Do you work on Saturdays? Yes, I work on Saturdays. Do you play the guitar? Yes, I play the guitar. No, right? We sounds like robots. So it's more natural to say, yes, I do. No, I don't. And not repeat everything. Because we sound like robots. Right? Or like the Google, that lady that speaks, right? What is the name? What is the name of that robot, of Google's robot? Don't you remember? A la que se le dice que busque.
Siri.
A Siri.
A Siri? A Siri? I don't remember. Maybe. Yeah, I think.
Alexa.
Yeah, I think it's Alexa.
Yeah.
Or Siri, I don't know. So we sound like that, right? If you answer, do you work on Saturdays? Yes, I work on Saturdays. Do you play the guitar? Yes, I play the guitar. Do you like pupusas? Yes, I like pupusas. No, right? It sounds better. Yes, I do. Do you like pupusas? Yes, I do. Do you play the guitar? Yes, I do. Sounds more natural. Okay? So it's good and it's prohibited to say the full sentence that yes, I play the guitar. Yes, I eat pupusas. No, it's not prohibited. Grammatically is correct, but sounds better and more natural to give these short answers. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Okay? So in case that you are using doesn't, your answer will be with doesn't. Does she work? Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. Okay? Let me see if I got one of does. No, I don't got one of does. Okay, I forgot. But in this case, it's similar. Because if we have the question, I'm gonna do this question for you. Does she work? Does she work? Yes, she does. No, she does not or doesn't. You see? Because I'm using does, I'm gonna answer with does. I'm using do in the question, I'm gonna answer with do in the question. Okay? With the short answer. I'm gonna answer do with do if my question has do. I'm gonna answer does if my question has does. Okay? Any question about this? No questions? Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back to the practice. I'm gonna show you again the pictures and you're gonna do to your classmates questions about these people. And your answers will answer, in your classmates will answer the question, your questions. You're gonna work in groups, okay? So you can choose about this, the same people, right? About the same people. Okay, you can use in plural or singular. Okay, so in this case we have, does Madonna or does she live in Europe? Does Madonna or does she live in Argentina? Right? Does Bad Bunny work in Hollywood? Does Maluma, right? I think. Does Maluma have children? Does Shakira speak Portuguese? Does Shakira speak Portuguese? Does Messi play well? Does Messi have a wife? Does Messi play the guitar? Okay, so you see, you just use does before the name of the person or before he, she, it. And there you have the questions. Okay, so you're gonna do this exercise in group. I need you to do some questions, right? Maybe of these people or any other famous person. If you want to do questions about Ariana Grande, about who else? Karol G, Okay? It doesn't matter. I need you to do questions about a famous person. Just the question. Okay? Because you and your classmate will give the answer. Is that clear? Yes? You're gonna create the questions about these people because you want to know something about Christina Aguilera, about Messi, about Ronaldo, about Ronaldinho, right? About who else? About David Beckham, right? I don't know. About, as I said, Carol G, about anybody, any famous person. Okay? You will create questions. And you're gonna tell your classmate those questions. Okay, so we're gonna practice questions and answers. Porque otros le van a preguntar a usted, otros grupos, y entonces usted va a practicar la respuesta. Y usted va a practicar la pregunta porque también va a hacer las dos grupos. Okay, so everybody will practice everything. Yes? Is clear? Any question?
It's clear.
Okay, so we're gonna do group of 5. So maybe each of you will give one question, so you will have 5 questions. If you want the same person or different person, okay, no problem. If you want to ask about The Rock and the other person about Shakira, and it doesn't matter. Or if all the group want to do the questions about Shakira, no problem. Okay? It's up to you. It's your decision as a group. The only thing is, please help each other. Help each other. Por eso lo vamos a hacer en grupo. Es que yo hice estas, mis, y no, fíjese que no se las enseñé. No, right? That's why you go to the breakout rooms. Because the idea is that you work together. Si no, ahorita les doy 5 minutos para que la hagan. No, the idea is do it together. Para que ayude a alguien o para que alguien lo ayude a usted. O para estar seguros y comparar. In case that nobody needs help, right? Okay, so please, work in groups. Everybody's responsible of the 5 sentences. Because if I have, do Shakira works hard? Tengo 2 cosas incorrectas ahí y nadie dijo nada en el grupo. Todos somos responsables. No solo la persona que la haya hecho. Because that's why you are going to work in groups. That's the idea. Okay, so please work in groups and try to help each other. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes or 6 maybe, because maybe you can write in the chat and take a screenshot. Okay, take a screenshot of the chat or maybe in a PowerPoint presentation in a Word document and make a screenshot, I don't know, or share the document para que todos lo vean. Okay? If you don't have more questions, please, let's go to practice. Okay, do I have volunteers to present your questions? Because we have 3 minutes. Or if you just want to say the question, tell me. Just tell me the question. Okay, group number, I'm gonna take a screenshot for tomorrow because tomorrow we're gonna continue. Okay, we're gonna continue working. You will present, tomorrow you will present this because today not everybody will present, right? Or maybe nobody. So tomorrow we're gonna present this information, okay, that you did with your classmates. And we're gonna do the activity. The activity is what? To do the questions to the other group. Okay. Okay, so let me see. Let me see. Okay, I have the screenshot for tomorrow of the groups. Okay, so one question, anybody who wants to do one question? Do you want to do one of the questions?
No,
Yes.
no le pusimos las respuestas, solo hicimos las,
Okay, you're gonna tell me the answers. Okay, don't worry. But just one. Tengo tiempo para quizás una pregunta. Okay, so tell me one question.
But does Lady Gaga dance salsa?
Okay, that's correct. Very good. Does Lady Gaga dance salsa? Excellent. Who wants you? Who do you want that answer that question? Give me a name.
Los 5 hicimos preguntas.
No.
Otro grupo.
Okay. Yeah. ¿Quién quiere que conteste esa pregunta?
Ah, ya. Puede ser Alison Michelle.
Okay, Miss Allison.
Ella la veo.
Does Lady Gaga dance salsa?
No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't, right? Okay, so that's what we're gonna do tomorrow, okay? You're gonna do the questions to another group and we're gonna do the corrections. And the other group will answer, yes, she does, no, she doesn't, or full sentences. Yes, she doesn't, dances very well, okay? Tomorrow we're gonna continue doing this interaction with questions, answers, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna continue this activity, or we're gonna conclude this activity tomorrow. So see you tomorrow. I gotta go, so see you tomorrow. Thanks for your attendance. Bye-bye. Good night.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Tomorrow.
Take care. Bye-bye. Good night, miss. Good night.